Hey guys, it's Lolo John 100 here, back with another video. And Lolo, this isn't your video, it's about Mech, you silly cat. So hey guys, it's Andrew John 100 here, back with no biting. Hey guys, this is Andrew John 100 here, back with another video. And today I'm going to talk about how Mech works. So for those who know, for those who don't know, a couple days ago, my programmer finally arrived after a couple months. I ordered it back in late September, and it recently just arrived. My only guess to why it took so long was because the programmer was being made, and one of my friends who does own a Jasper Cyberamic told me that it takes a while for those things to be made. So if you ever get one, so if you ever get a Chuck E. Cheese animatronic and this programmer, then expect it to take a while, and expect it to take a little while longer because of the current pandemic. But yeah, and before I start, I just want to say right now that I'm really sorry that my uploads have been taking forever to upload. I've just been really busy with college and getting assignments done, but next week, because of the canceled rodeo, but regardless of it being canceled, I don't have any college next week, so I'll have more time to work. And I'm also working on the next episode of Freddy Fazbear Friends, which will be up next week. So stay tuned. And I'm also finished up my last year at college. So until May, expect uploads to be slower than usual. But without further ado, let's talk about how Mech works. First, let's discuss the movements. For those who know, and for those who don't know, this is all done by compressed air, and the air is connected to these actuators, aka cylinders. Air goes through one tube, then exits out of another. One tube makes the cylinder extend, while the other makes it retract. And the same is applied to the others. However, some some movements have their own solenoids, like the torso. One is for left and one is for right, as you could see. And normally for the head up and down cylinder, there will be two ports there will be two ports for the air hoses, but for some reason it came with one, but it doesn't really affect the head movement. And this is all powered by the solenoids, as I mentioned. If I push this button right here that's connected to the guitar strum, then the guitar will move. Now I might as well explain why this cylinder isn't connected to this. It's because the T fitting type of hose broke while I was trying to give this guy an air tube overhaul, and also this cylinder for some reason doesn't work right. Like one is because when they were linked, one moves stiffer than the other. So it's very inconsistent. Either the cylinder has to be replaced, or the cylinder is going bad, or it just has to be greased. I don't know. And if you're wondering about that crack, well, while I was doing some work on the cylinder, I was trying to keep this lined up so that this piece would line up with this piece, so I could hook in the nut function, the nut feature. But I lost grip, and then the arm came down, and the hand snapped on this part. So I had to super glue it back on, and while it kind of sucks, it's not a huge deal. And plus, when he's wearing cosmetic hands, you're not going to see it that well. You're not going to see it. But you might be wondering, how do the solenoids work on their own without having you press the buttons? This is where the programming comes in. And here is the programmer. If you're wondering what this is called the MicroBlue 24. This tells the solenoids what to do during the programming, and I'll show you how it is. It's powered by a basic power supply, which you plug in, and you also need a USB port, and you also need a USB connection to hook it up to your computer or laptop. Now, as for the program, this program is called Program Blue. This is not a program that you can just get off the website. You have to go through some stuff with the creator of the website, and he kind of creates the account for you. But you have to change the password though. So yeah, I'll show you an example. all of the shows are labeled show files. I'll use there's a lot that I have. These show files were sent through a friend. I already came up with a couple of them, like Country Boy by the Man Dog and Rocky Top by the Man Dog. I'm still creating some more. But if you want to create a new show, then you have to find a file. If I could find one. Audio and and also, guys, if you're selecting audio, it has to be in the same. It has to be in this audio file, because if you select a file that's outside of this folder, that's not going to work, and it's just going to give you an error. So I'll use Cotton Eye Joe. And this takes a little while, so just. And I already have my name set up. And you type in the show, and you type in whatever you want to call the show. And there is this little neat feature called template, where you have different templates, like the Beagles, Blank Channels, Dolly Dimples, NRAE, I'm not sure what that means, Pizza Time Theater, and Rocket Fire Explosion. We're obviously going to be choosing Pizza Time Theater. And we're just going to hit OK. It'll grab the audio file. And this is where the magic happens. And I'm sorry that this is hard to see, but that sun is, like, I gotta close the window because the glare is interfering with the view. I'm gonna turn on this light. There we go. Now to get a certain movement, you have to click Add Channel right there, and then you have to select on the specific character, whether it be Chucky, Jasper, Munch. We're going to be doing Jasper, and we're going to select his mouth. Now, when you selected a certain movement, you have to pick a certain key that you're comfortable with. All of the solenoids on my animatronic are labeled through L1 through L8. So, since the mouth is the fourth is L4. We're gonna go with 4. And also, if you want if you want to test out the movement, or what I'll show you in a sec. When you press this live button right here, and you hear that noise, that's the sound of the solenoid activating. So every time a signal goes through to a function, there's supposed to be a red light blinking on the solenoid and in the programmer, as you can see. And that's pretty much how you're supposed to program a character. But if you want to program a character while a song is playing, then you have to record the program. So we're just going to hit record, press play, and you pretty much just sync up with the movements from here. And as you can see, it's saved right here. And you pretty much do the same thing for the others. Oh, you also want to lock the channel, because what could happen is that if you program a movement while another channel is locked, it could sync up with the specific movement you're trying to program. So this is pretty much how Program Blue works. It sounds complicated, but once you get the hang of it, it's really easy. So, yeah. And I'll show you an example of this I'll play Country Boy. I'll show you an example of a program working. As you can see, all the LEDs are going up. So that's pretty much all I have for today of how Mech works, and I hope this gives you an idea of how to program an animatronic in the program Blue. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Give it a big thumbs up if you liked it. If you like what you saw, hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to share this with your friends. And also, if you don't want to miss out on any future uploads I make, just click the notification bell next to the subscription button. And that way, you won't miss out on any future uploads. And also, please wish Sweeties Animations a happy birthday. If you're watching this, Jaslyn, I love you and happy birthday.